Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a first trimester experience. And I was going to do my 15-week update, but I decided not to do that just because there wasn't a lot to update you guys on. But I will touch upon my experience in my second trimester, which is 13 weeks till now. So I am 16 weeks pregnant. And so the first trimester goes from weeks 1 to 12. So I've been over with the first trimester for a while, but I did have some requests to do this video and kind of show you guys my experience with the first trimester. So I'm just going to be going through each week kind of in clusters and explain my symptoms that I had, and also I'll be explaining some of the symptoms I had before I found out I was pregnant. So between weeks 1 and 5, the main symptom that I had was I was extremely thirsty all the time. Like, I drank over 8 bottles of water a day, and that has gone away, but that went away around, I want to say 7 weeks, maybe 8, so that went away fairly quickly. But between weeks 1 and 5 is I found out I was pregnant at 5 weeks. So that was the main symptom I had, was extremely thirsty. And another symptom I had was I had a loss of appetite. So I was not eating a lot, and obviously I didn't know I was pregnant, so I wasn't really forcing any food down. I was kind of just, whatever. I just won't eat because I'm not hungry. So that wasn't good because I did lose a lot of weight in the beginning of my pregnancy when I didn't know I was pregnant. I lost about 5 pounds between weeks 1 and 5. So that's a pound a week. That's a lot when your body is trying to make a child. So yeah, so between weeks 1 and 7 I was extremely thirsty and I had a loss of appetite. I didn't have any nausea at that point that I knew of. Maybe I had some stomach aches, but I didn't throw up at all or anything. So the nausea started between weeks 7 and 12. So it started off just slight, so once a day, maybe, not even once a week I would throw up on week 7, and then it started to get more and more as the weeks went on. So at that point I also did have some menstrual cramps, which at this point I did know I was pregnant, and I did have my ultrasound, so obviously that did worry me a little bit, but I didn't have any bleeding, so my midwife had told me not to worry about it because it's normal, I guess, for your first pregnancy to have those kind of cramps in the beginning. And I still do get them every so often, but she said it's probably just my uterus stretching. So yeah, that was between weeks 7 and 12 that I had morning sickness and menstrual cramping. The extreme thirstiness had subsided at that point, so I was not really that thirsty anymore. And yeah, so between weeks 7 and 10, I also did have some really bad constipation. Like, when they did my ultrasound, they had told me that I had constipation. I didn't notice at that time, but once I started keeping track, like, I could tell that I did. And at week 10, my breasts were very tender, and I did start to, this kind of sounds gross talking about it, but my breasts were really tender, and I did start to urinate more frequently. So at that point, I did start to drink a little bit less than what I would have liked to drink. I don't know if it was just because I was peeing a lot or what it was, but I wasn't really drinking as much either. But yeah, so that had all subsided, and now I am 16 weeks. So by, I would say, 12 weeks, I really haven't had any more morning sickness. Since then, every once in a while I'll kind of get, like, I feel like I might get sick, but I never do. So usually at 12 weeks is when that stops happening, which is what happened to me. So 12 weeks it did end up subsiding. And The second trimester has been a lot easier for me. I've been more comfortable. I'm not having to keep an eye on things as much anymore. Like, I feel better. And the second trimester goes from weeks 13 to 27. So, just in case you guys are wondering, that's what the second trimester consists of. And as of right now, the only symptoms that I've had within my second trimester is I've had extreme fatigue. So I'm tired all the time. I take naps before work, which is really a bad idea because I sometimes am running late and it's just not good. So I do have extreme fatigue, and a new symptom that I've been having is some back pain. And yeah, so I do want to tell you guys some kind of things that I have learned about my baby at 16 weeks. They said on the app that I have, I don't know what it's called, but I can link it below if you guys are interested. It says that my baby is the size of a dill pickle. So yeah, it's not not the tiny ones, like, I don't know, the bigger ones. And yeah, so it can sense light now. If I put a flashlight over my belly, it can sense the light. It can move away from the light. It is going to start to kick, so I'll be able to feel movement. 16 weeks is usually when people start to feel that. And because I'm so skinny, I will start to feel it more than other people would. And yeah, so that's really it for that. For my 15-week update, I guess I'll just put a little something in there. So basically the main thing I had was extreme fatigue, and I wasn't throwing up at all. I have had some kind of weird cravings. I crave sour things, so I want lemons, I want limes, I want sour candy. Like, I'm craving sour things, sour and sweet. And I'm also am craving salty things every once in a while. So yeah, those are, I haven't had any main cravings for a certain food except for strawberries. I want strawberries all the time. If we don't have strawberries in the house, then I have to go buy some because I love strawberries at the moment. And yeah, so I am going to be doing a 16-week update at the end of this week. So yeah, at the end of this week, I'll be 17 weeks pregnant on Monday. So I'll do my 16-week update for you guys then. Sorry, I have some gas going on. I'll do my 16-week update on Monday or Sunday or Monday for you guys to film it, and I'll upload it. And yeah, so I also do want to say for any new subscribers that I am finding out the gender at 20 weeks. I'm supposed to get an ultrasound to find the gender out, and I will be doing a gender reveal with my family. So I'm not going to find out at the hospital, but I am going to vlog I'm going to vlog going to the hospital, and I'm going to vlog as much as I can in there. They don't allow me to have my phone during the ultrasound, but I will show you guys any pictures that I get or anything like that. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to have the gender reveal after. Depending on what day it is, it might be the next day, the gender reveal. So those are going to go together, and I am going to film myself finding out the gender. And I think we're doing balloons, just filling a big box with balloons, and I'm going to open it, and we're going to have a cake and stuff, and just have my family there and stuff. So yeah, and also any new subscribers, the father is not in the picture. I know I've been getting a lot of comments asking about it. So I'm just going to tell you guys that the father is not in the picture, and he does not want to be in the picture. And that's fine. I've kind of come to terms with that. I've known for a long time now that he does not want to be, so that's fine. And also, I know there's a lot of rumors going around about who the father is. Everybody knows who it is. I dated him for 2 years, and I never had sex with anybody else but him, so he definitely is the father, unless Jesus himself came down and implanted a child in me. That is the father of my child. And yeah, so I know I had a comment recently asking if he can be in a video. I doubt that's ever going to happen. And hopefully, sorry, I'm out of breath. Hopefully someday, someone will come around that is worthy enough of being a father to my child. And you know, being around and, you know, supporting me. But yeah, so as of now, it's a no for that one. But yeah, so I'm going to do a belly shot really quick for you guys. Alright, so this is the best I can get it. I'm sorry about the shadow. But here's this side. Here, let me... This is what my belly looks like. It's very, it's all down here. There's nothing really up here yet. A little bit, but yeah. So that's what my belly looks like. And yeah, it's definitely growing. It's growing slowly. And with the clothes down, it looks like this. Really nothing too drastic, but so I do want to thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys can subscribe if you want to keep up with my journey and see some new videos that are coming out. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Like up the video and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.